89.9 KMOJ, the People Station, Twin Cities. It's your girl, Glam Life Kim. And of course, one of my favoriteest people in the Twin Cities is in the building. And you know what, bro? It look like right now you may have to take two, and then I'm going to add three, and then we'll switch y'all back around.
Switch it around. Okay. I was like, I know I'm in the building. Can y'all hear me?
Can we hear? Yeah, come on now.
What's going on, sis?
You know what? Today has been a day, but I am here,
You're here.
and I'm ready to. I can't believe this is going to be the last show of the year.
Yeah, this is the last show of 2025.
That means I won't see you till next year.
You won't see me till next year, maybe, right? I got some, I think we told people last week that it was, my last show here after 8 years at KMOJ.
That's crazy. 8 years went by way too fast.
Time fly, right?
When you're having fun.
When you're having fun. And you know what's crazy is it flies when you're around the people that you love too. And you do the stuff that you love to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like just yesterday, that you was giving me the game and dipping me in the sauce, how to be on the radio. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And,
oh my God.
And you took me through a journey and taught me well. So I want to appreciate everything that y'all have done. So Minneapolis 360, this is kind of a end of the year recap, sort of, but also kind of a farewell to my appearance here on KMOJ, and also being able to introduce a new person that's going to come and take my place. So
I still can't believe it. I still can't believe that it's 8 years and that you are out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been special. So let me start off by saying this is always welcome to Minneapolis 360. I'm your host, Anthony Taylor, always riding shotgun with my girl, Glam Life Kim, in the building.
In the building.
We made it through another year.
And it's about to be 2026.
It's about to be 2026.
Crazy. I remember when it was 1999.
Man, listen, I remember high school graduation and what I did.
Oh my God.
All of a sudden, I'm in my 50s. So
it went by way too fast.
So,
your child is a teenager.
I know, almost. You know what I'm saying? So getting taller, and it's just a blessing to be able to wake up and just, start the day. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
It's always important to me, y'all, to make sure that I tell you my gratitude. And just let me back up a little bit, Minneapolis. I've been blessed and had the privilege to host this show for 8 years. I came to the city of Minneapolis in 2017 and had no radio experience, and then all of a sudden they say I have to do a show, right? And I'm like, well, I love to run my mouth. Like,
okay, let's go.
Let's go ahead and do that. And all of a sudden I'm sitting there 8 years later, showing a lot of gratitude for the people at KMOJ. It's been a blessing, and I'm not leaving the city. I'm just moving into a different role. But I just want to say to y'all, throughout this whole entire process, it has been my favorite thing to be able to do, to talk to the people of the city of Minneapolis. And, KMOJ expands their reach far and wide, right? So it's not just Minneapolis, but it's everywhere. And to be a part of this legacy foundational radio station is important. And I'm just hoping that I have been able to give some information, to help people, better understand their community and resources for their family. I hope that I've had, made people smile at times and laugh and do all those things. But it's been truly an honor.
Honor. It's been an honor for me. And what I love about it is that we give away some very important information that the community needs to know about, that sometimes, hey, we may just not know. We answer some questions. We give them resources. It's a very important show.
Thank you for that. And I agree, because like I get some of this information and I help, other people. I help myself with some of this stuff too, right?
I'll call you. I'll be like, do you know?
I'll be like, here, go
when
right here.
In doubt, call Anthony Taylor. I don't call 311. I call Anthony Taylor.
You're going to have him calling my phone. Going up. You call me anyway. Y'all know me. But it's important, because information is power, right?
It is.
And over the years, Kim, we talked about not hoarding information, making sure you pass it out to people so they can help each other. So it's important to be able to do that.
Yes.
So, but I do want to do this first before I introduce our new person. Is like I really, 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 truly love you for a lot of different reasons. And one of the things that I love you the most about is just who you are. You're so genuine. You always got a smile on your face. You always helping out others. I admire your hustle.
Oh,
You know what I'm
thank
saying?
you so
You are
much.
truly one of the best people I've met in a long time. So I want to
Wow.
make sure I give you your roses
Oh
because
my
we've
God, that
been
means
doing
the
this for a
world to me. We
while.
have. I can't believe 8
Yeah,
years.
8 years.
It went by so
And,
fast.
and you are really a blessing. So
Oh
I
my
want to just
God,
thank you
thank
for riding
you.
shotgun with me all these years.
I know,
It's
right?
it's important that I tell you that.
Oh, I appreciate that so very much. It's always great to hear because sometimes, even though you do, I have that servant mentality, but just hearing those words from somebody, especially somebody like you that I respect and that I admire and I love what you're doing and why you're doing it, right? To me, that's important. But then also, hey, you have never same person since day one, 8 years ago when I met you, have never changed. He makes sure that he always say, if you need anything, I'm here for you. And he has been here. So I appreciate you. And it's so bittersweet because I know you're not gone. It's not like you're going from the city. But just to not have you riding shotgun, you know what I'm saying, or me riding shotgun with you anymore, it's kind of bittersweet.
Yeah, it is. I will be back.
Okay.
I will be back at times, and it's important. So before you got here, I gave Glenn his roses too. So I wanted to make sure I do that.
Yeah.
But one of the most important things is I want to introduce the new African American community specialist, the new host of Minneapolis 360, the new dynamic, new and improved host
of
Minneapolis 360.
I don't think they're ready for all this greatness.
Listen, I'm spreading love today. I'm spreading it. I need to.
Okay, I love it.
I want to introduce Ilea Grant, the new African American community specialist, new host of Minneapolis 360.
Yeah.
Her first really time on air.
I'm excited.
What's going on?
Hey, Minneapolis.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be here today. So excited to be in this room with two amazing people with just genuine hearts and just to be here and sharing this moment, Anthony's last moment and my first moment
Your
here.
First moment.
It is.
And I'm super excited. My bro knows I love him, but I'm very excited to have you here. Now, so you guys, for one, first and foremost, she is gorgeous. So, I mean, just to see this beauty coming in the building, but then she also has the brains, the intelligence. She's an amazing mother. And
I appreciate that.
And so it's going to be so exciting. And then she has a beautiful smile. So at least if you don't see nothing else, she going to bring the smile.
I'm smiling behind the microphone.
See, I see it too. I see it.
How you feel?
I'm just really excited and happy to be here. I'm a little nervous, but excited at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like this full circle moment. I was thinking about growing up and listening to KMOJ. Like, it was a part of our household.
Wow.
Like, I remember I told you before, listening New Edition, Alexander O'Neill.
Come on.
And then Sunday morning, before we went to church, this is what we listened to because it was the gospel hour. And actually, one of my church aunties had a show on here, Miss Daphne Adams, and she did poetry and did words of inspiration after the gospel music. So it just feels like this full circle moment for me.
Home, right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's so important too that you say that because, your story is a lot like everybody's story in this city. Like people always talk about how much they've grown up on KMOJ.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's just kind of an extension of who KMOJ is. And
absolutely.
one of the things, Ilea, too, I just want to talk to you, like tell people your story. Like what's your background?
Sure.
What's your passions? Like mic drop.
Okay. Well, if we're going to go starting my story of my background of how I got here, professionally, I actually started out working in education. It was a fluke thing. My aunt actually has her own charter school in Brooklyn Center at Brooklyn Park. And she said, I had been living in Argentina after college. And she said, Ilea, will you come teach Spanish for us for 2 weeks?
Wow.
Because our Spanish teacher quit and she cannot handle these kids, but I know that you can handle them. Just come for 2 weeks and teach Spanish. And I was there. Ended up being there for 6 years. That 2 weeks evolved into 6 years. And it's something I never thought that I would ever do. But it was so beautiful to see a collection and a family of Black American people, and there were just newly refugees from Liberia coming in and hearing their story and watching these blendings of culture, watching Black parents love their children and care about their education, and most importantly, watching Black fathers come in and volunteer in classrooms, make sure their kids' homework were done. I mean, it was just a beautiful experience to see education in a holistic way where you really had a family and a village raising children together, that these parents trusted us as they would trust their own family with them. I became their auntie. There were grandmas. We were just a beautiful family together. And that, from that passion, that eventually went on into doing community work, volunteering with different nonprofits around the city, and making sure, especially bringing in Black women into leadership, into nonprofits, and advocating for them. And then I was home with my children for a long time, and we actually just traveled around the world, going and learning. I homeschooled them. We would do lessons on the pyramids in Egypt, and then we would fly to Egypt and see the pyramids. It was a beautiful thing. It was a really beautiful thing to do. And so I'd been working also in different areas in social services, and then the city called me, and here I am.
That's really dope that you decide to show your kids the world, right?
Absolutely.
How important that is to you?
Actually, super important, because one of the things that I did with that is that I wanted to make sure, me growing up, I had an amazing grandfather who showed us who we were and deepened a deep love for Africa and being Black within us. And so he was actually writing this book. He spent over 40 years researching and writing a book where he was actually rewriting history from a non-colonial Western point of view. So he really instilled with us a love of Africa and maps and the world. And he taught us all of this history. And so for me, it was really important to give that to my children so that their identity would not be limited and shaped by what this country says they are or who they can be, but instead flip that around and make them limitless and show them what the world says that they can be and who they believed for themselves.
Right. No, absolutely.
That's so awesome.
It is.
Thank you.
In Minneapolis, if you don't know, we are talking to the new host of Minneapolis 360, Ilea Grant. Introduction to the city and to the community. And one of the things I think I'd love for you to talk to people about is like, okay, so now you're working, you have this whole history of nonprofit and working in education. You get a job in the city of Minneapolis, which is government-ish.
Yes.
Right? You know, you're trying to put a light spin on it. So as you come in and you try to learn the city and your role, like what are some of the things you want to work on, right? What are some of the passions that you have that you want to kind of deliver while you're here in the city?
Sure. One of my biggest passions with is the youth and kids, and making sure that, like, if we want to have this city and have a presence of Blackness in this city that is thriving, we have to start to focus on our kids and what they are doing and how this city is working for them. So that's one of my big passions, is making sure that children and families are connected to what is going on in the city and also have a voice and a say of what is going on in the city, because they are our future, and even our right now. They are so, like, both of my girls are in high school. One goes to North and the other one goes to Henry, which is Camden now, but it's still Henry to me. It's always going to be Henry.
Right.
And when I just think about, like, the kids who are there and their passions and their intelligence and their wisdom, there's just so much there that is so important for the city to be able to connect with and them to connect with the city on. So that is something that is just very, very important to me.
Absolutely.
So important. And also just figuring out, again, like, as I've been learning and growing in this role of thinking about things like when it snows now, I used to just think like, oh, damn, it's a snow day. But now I'm thinking of snow emergencies 100%. And how is that going to affect the elderly in the community? How is that affecting the disabled? And how is that going to affect parents on their work day and getting their kids to school? So I like, it's amazing to see this transformation happening as I'm connecting, like, my own life experience or the work that I've done in the community and how that relates back to the city. Yeah. So I'm going to be growing with everybody in this role.
Oh, awesome.
That's beautiful. And that's crazy because, Kim, over the years, we've had the snow emergency. segments, right?
Yes.
And you know how confusing.
It is.
Absolutely.
But you know what? It's taught me something because I've gotten better now. I know how to. I get those
Where you gonna
messages
park?
through the text. Yeah.
I'm gonna move that car.
I call my son. I'd be like, "Look, is your car on the street? Because you can only
Exactly.
park on the right side."
That's right.
Mhm.
This day too. Like
Yeah.
move your car. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because you know what? You go to sleep, it snowed, you wake up, your car is gone. How are you going to get to work?
That part.
Yeah, 100%. And how much it costs to get it out of impound.
Absolutely.
And everything.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that my lens definitely increased as I started to do this show. And one of the things I think is important is the messaging, right?
Absolutely.
What's the messaging that we're trying to give to people? What are some of the things that we can do that most people may not think of, right?
Absolutely.
So what are we thinking of those things? Like a lot of times, Kim, we've talked about over the years having, an emergency plan.
Right.
Yes.
Right? A lot of us don't have a plan
absolutely.
in
I
case
don't
of some
have
type
one.
of tragedy that
Yes.
comes up. Like, what do you do?
What do
Absolutely.
you do? Do you have a light,
Flashlight.
flashlight? Do you got
extra
batteries,
blankets,
candles?
Absolutely.
100%. Is there some way to get your medication still stored if your power go out? Like, there's just a
Absolutely.
lot of things
We got to think ahead.
100%, Kim. And one of the things that to me, I think that's important now. With you as being on the radio, right? So, my voice is a lot better radio-ish than yours right now.
Absolutely.
I got that little
You got the vibe
smokiness,
down.
right,
Absolutely.
right.
You
So-
sound like a smooth DJ.
Right.
I should be
ready
doing the
to.
quiet storm. Like,
Okay, let me, Caddy, watch out.
I'm
He
at
tried
the
to come
elbow
for your
caddy,
job.
I'm coming
I
for
don't
it.
know, though. I don't know. You may have to do Sunday because I may have to take that quiet.
Hey,
So
let's do
He's
it.
coming for somebody's
I
job.
gotta come. I gotta not be in the studio. Like at least I gotta be here once a month.
Uh-huh.
But all jokes aside, like, do you have a certain like style as you talk on the radio? Because sometimes some of the information you got to be able to kind of deliver it in a way. Does that make you a little nervous? I ain't trying to scare you.
You're not trying to scare me, but he's putting me on the spot.
He definitely did. He definitely did.
Yes, I think I'm going to be nervous because I think that whatever, and I don't have necessarily a style or a flow figured out because I have done a lot of podcasts before.
Okay.
And a lot of that has revolved around like education and travel and other areas that I'm like super passionate about and know a lot of information about. So, and then along with like people that I know well, so we just know how to rap together and things like that. So eventually, like I'll figure out my flow and figure out my style. But always, I think it's just being authentic and
100%.
real to the people.
100%.
You know,
Yes.
like
And you're passionate about you're passionate about the North Side. You're passionate about
Absolutely.
Minnesota. You're passionate about the youth and everything
Absolutely.
Minneapolis. So I know that you will kill
absolutely.
it.
And I
Plus-
love you too.
See?
So
And I love
we're
you back.
passionate about each other.
There it is. So, and hey,
Mhm.
just like I rode shotgun with him, you got me.
Absolutely.
You got me.
Absolutely. This
Yeah.
is such a family at KMOJ.
Mhm.
I'm excited for the future of
Me
this show.
too.
I'm super excited, Kim, about the new spot in a
I
couple
know.
years.
Oh my God, we'll
That'll
be
be
moving.
amazing.
You definitely have to come.
I mean,
to
it's
the building.
going to be amazing. Are those
Mhm.
pictures online? Can people kind of see some of the drawings or the
Yes,
renderings? Yeah.
absolutely. You can go to KMOJFM.com and you can see what our new building is going to look like. And it'll be very similar, but it's a gorgeous building. And so,
you guys
hope-
deserve it.
man, come on now.
You
We're talking
do.
about, 49 years?
100%.
Next year is our 50th anniversary. Can you believe that?
Man, time
Wow.
flies.
Hey, tell the city we need to do something
Yeah,
big.
they gotta
for
do something
KMOJ.
big
Come
for
on.
KMOJ.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, yeah.
Like this is a foundational legacy
Absolutely.
program show. So
Mhm.
absolutely,
Absolutely.
I think the mayor need to throw some ducats or something.
Okay,
you
that's what
know?
I'm talking about. Let me have a Mayor Fry calling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Out
y'all,
there.
you should be listening.
I know, right?
know?
If you never know.
You never-
You never know.
You never know.
Mhm.
And again, Minneapolis, we're talking to the new host of Minneapolis 360, Ilea Grant.
Woo, woo,
How long has it been since you've been here? How many?
I was
a month?
born here.
No, as far as the city.
At
Yep,
the city,
yep.
a month.
Okay.
Been here
A
about a
month.
month so
Yep,
far.
it has
right?
been a month.
Okay.
Look at you
Yeah.
already making moves. I
Yeah.
love to see it.
But I was born here. I was actually born at Hennepin County before it was
Wow.
called Hennepin County. It was General Hospital.
Oh, was it just like the
Just like the soap opera.
I was thinking it.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
That's what
General Hospital.
General Hospital.
Wow.
Mhm.
So
I
you,
did not know.
so you are fully Minneapolis,
Fully
right?
Yeah.
Minneapolis, except I did
100%.
live in California. I'm
Okay.
kind of half-half,
I
but
got
yes,
you.
but
Okay.
almost fully
But
Minneapolis.
born and raised
But
here?
yes.
So I'm gonna hit you with the hard questions.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Trivia?
I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
it on.
Oh
We got the
gosh.
speed round. Here comes the speed round. Anthony Taylor.
I know.
How many of my family was connected with Prince and Jerome?
Oh,
everybody
everybody
exactly.
connected. Everybody connected in some way.
Absolutely.
What I would love to have you tell the listeners, like, you know,
Mhm.
what's your playlist, right? Like, what's your
Great
kind
question.
of, you know, what's your vibe?
Uh-huh.
Different genres you can rock
Okay.
with. Like, this is a music station.
It is a music
Right.
station.
So
It is.
tell us what you got going on.
I've been listening to a lot of Afro beats lately. I have said that Burna Boy really grew on me.
Okay.
And what I am loving so much is how music is becoming so global. And it's always been global, but people are crossing over, you know? So you have Afro beats artists doing songs with Chris Brown and even reggaeton artists that they have that they're doing.
You better get that accent.
You heard that? I know I speak Spanish. I speak Spanish. So, and I listen to a lot of reggaeton too, because actually reggaeton is Black music. So when people say that this is Latino music, it is Latino music, but it's Afro Latino music. And right now, the Blackness is there's being like a whitening of the music, and it actually is Black music that was created by Black Latin Americans. And it's very important for people to know that because it's getting erased. Just like rock and roll was erased from Black Americans.
Wow.
So, and I listen to a lot. I really like Sade.
Okay.
I have to go back to the old school. I grew up on hers.
I got my Sade shirt.
Exactly. And actually, one of my sister's name is Shadea after Sade.
Wow,
So
that's
that
beautiful.
is, yeah. And I listen to a lot of 90s hip hop like Tribe Called Quest and Far Side. Those guys are my favorites
Come on
too.
now.
So, and I have a little Inglewood in me because I lived in Inglewood for a while, a little Southern California, and I will always love me.
Always up to no good.
Always up to no good, except there is so much good in Inglewood, and
Come
people don't
on.
realize it.
All I want to do is just watch the wood when I go home. That's just gonna make me
That's
watch
all
the
you
wood. That's
wanna
all I'm
do
gonna see
now.
right now.
That's all you want to do. So I will always love me some old school gangster rap from
my
LA
God.
too.
Okay,
so,
let me find out. She over here bumping out car. We'll pull up on her. They go out
Warren G,
Hey.
NWA.
You better. Okay,
come on now. Come on.
She gonna start crip walking in here.
On the way out the door.
On my way out.
I'm
On
a
my
video
way
with y'all.
out.
Check my Instagram later.
And Erica Badu, I love some neo soul
yeah.
too. Yeah,
Okay,
it's my
good.
favorite. Lauryn Hill. So yeah, that's my
Ooh, love
musical
Lauryn Hill.
journey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
love it.
that's so dope. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna jump on a soapbox here too quick, right?
Uh-oh.
You know, I gotta say something, Kim.
Okay, wait till you hear what you got to
this is
say.
my last show, so I'm gonna
Get it in,
you know,
Anthony. Get it in.
You know, we hear every year about these Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Come on,
inductions, right? So now Outkast just got, you know, elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's been Run DMC. There's been countless more hip hop artists being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I got a problem with that
Come on.
Tell me why.
because there needs to be a hip hop.
I knew you was gonna say it. I knew you. I was
There's
reading your
no
mind.
way in the
There should
world.
be. You want to come? Maybe we could do that.
Start
Be
it.
creative.
It has to be because
There has to
Outkast
be.
is not rock and roll.
Right, you're right.
The other artists who have been inducted aren't rock and roll.
You're
So
right.
why are we
Why don't
being
we have our
inducted this
Come on.
standard that they've set for Hall of Fame, and why did we don't have a hip hop
Absolutely.
Hall of Fame? Right, that just bothers me,
Yeah.
and it bothers me a lot. But then, like Andre 3000 is one of my favorite artists, right? And I'm
Okay,
like, I just
Andre.
don't, you know. So
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Absolutely. And also, too, hip hop is so global right now. And it is something that is so exported from the United States that was created by Black American and Caribbean people. Why are they not honoring that within its itself.
Right.
100%. You know, hip hop is over 50 years old now.
Absolutely.
You know, so I think that's important. So
Absolutely.
yeah, y'all go ahead and agree with me.
We love these soapboxes.
Look, let me tell you, we're gonna have to sit down and create a planning session.
So man, we can have it. They can come to Minneapolis. We can put a rock or a hip hop.
Come on now, because hey, we have that Minnesota music sound.
Absolutely.
The Minneapolis sound.
Absolutely. We got a lot of flavor. A lot of flavor.
A lot.
As we kind of wind down a little bit on our show, again, this is Minneapolis 360 talking to the new host, Ilea Grant. Minneapolis born, riding shotgun with my favoriteest person in the world, Glam Life Kim, as well. One of the things I think, and Kim, I'd love for you to kind of to speak on this too, like just how you feel, just the same way about delivering information. Like you do a lot. I mean, your platform, you got so many things, right? That you do, right? You entrepreneur, mother, you know, decorator, event planner, all of those things, right?
Queen,
host, Queen, so sweet.
Exactly. So like talk about just you, like, and the passion that you have for doing this, at least riding shotgun with this show, right?
Man, let me tell you, like, I think I say this almost every week when we do it. Like, this show is so amazing, it's so dope, and I think that is so important. I learned so much, and it helps me to even be able to be a connector in the community.
Yes, absolutely.
So all the information that I always text people, or I'll put it on my page, or if somebody says they need something, and if I don't know, I'm gonna call Anthony, or I'm gonna tell them just call 311.
Right.
But as far as for delivery for you, hun, first and foremost, you already got it. So you don't have to try. You don't have to do anything extra. Your voice is self is
thank you. I appreciate that coming from you. That I appreciate that so much.
Absolutely. And just like Anthony, first day got in. He like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna need some help. This is my first time.
And he fell right into it. I believe that. I believe that.
Day one. And so it's gonna be the same for you.
I appreciate that.
You already know that you can communicate. You guys have great communication skills. And you know how to just gab. So push come to shove.
Talker.
Just talk.
Just talk.
I am good at that. Okay.
And if you get off script, I'll catch it, or
you'll guide me back like a good shepherd.
Absolutely. Like Kim is so dope with that. And remember, Kim, like this is a 30-minute show. We used to take breaks.
We did.
That's crazy.
Because it started out as an hour show, right?
No, it was always 30.
Right. And we would just cut 15 and 15. Then we take a little break.
We take a little break. Yeah, we take a little break, and now we just
goes.
We just go. Yeah.
And it's not enough time now.
And it's never enough time. It's never enough time. Like we could have this conversation for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And as we, that 30 minutes goes by fast. And I just want to say I'm excited for you, right?
Thank you.
And listen,
I'm excited.
Listen, Minneapolis, I just want to tell y'all this real quick. There were over 100 applicants, right, for this position, right? And they were, so I'm reading through all of these applications. I'm trying to score these applications. I got some very, very well qualified people who I interviewed, and it wasn't even close.
Hers just jumped out.
It wasn't even close. Like Ilea had to be the new African American community specialist. She killed the interview. Okay. Right? She came in, made a great impression.
Sweating out my hair. Remember that?
That's so press, girl.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she was going through it for a little bit.
I really was.
But came in and killed it. So I want to say I'm excited to pass this torch to you. I think it's important for a new voice, right? A new spirit to come and take over this. And
excited.
You're in good hands with Glam Life. And
I am.
Are in good hands with Glenn, and I think it's going to be super, super dope. So
and we don't keep Anthony around. He's
going to come back. He's going to come back.
I'll slide in.
Yeah, we're going to teach him how to run the board. So
I'm definitely down.
He might have his own show one day.
It's going to happen.
I got a lot more time with some stuff off my plate that his sister going to take off my plate. So absolutely, God is good. God is good. So as we end this show, right? We end this show, and I've asked people this question before, so I'm gonna ask you. You gave us your journey, right? It's a lot, right? I love that. because it's sort of like all of us with our musical journey, especially when we reach a certain age. I mean, we can go back to the 60s all the way now.
All the way to
Absolutely.
now.
Right, because I love the fact that my house, I grew up in the 70s, so you know it was banging.
Banging.
The LTD is in my playlist now.
Mine still.
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, Love Ballad.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Come on.
Woo, that's a beautiful thing.
It is, isn't it?
You got 2 tickets
Mm-hmm.
to see anybody dead or alive, 2 concert tickets,
Mhm.
right? Dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh gosh.
Who would you go see?
Yes.
Person, band, anything.
We need
Okay.
to know.
All right. One person that I would go see if they were alive is Jimi Hendrix. Remember, I got a little Denise
Ooh.
Huxtable.
Okay, come on, Denise.
So I love me some Jimi Hendrix, and I love what he did for music in the 60s and what he showed for Black people in the 60s
Okay.
during that time. And I'm sorry, I just do love me some Sade. So
Okay.
I
That's
want
her.
her to tour
That's her.
again,
Okay.
and
You
I
want them
want to
together?
go. That actually would be amazing too. And I would see Tribe Called Quest all together. If I could see them
Oh,
all
that's a very
together,
diverse
I
show.
would do
That's
that.
a mashup for real.
I would do that for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love
I
it.
gave you
Yeah.
3.
You
Sorry.
did.
Yes,
That's
that's
no, that's
all right.
good. That's good.
This your show
This is
now.
my show
Yeah,
now.
this your
This is my show now.
You do what you want to.
I know that's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you too.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm
congratulations.
so excited.
Oh, I'm excited to have
I'm
you.
excited
Thank
too.
you.
And in Minneapolis, you're in good hands. And again, I want to just thank y'all for listening and all the callers that called in. And just really, it's a blessing. And I'm excited about 2026.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here. Thank
so-
you for all that you do, Anthony. You
Yes,
have been
Anthony.
amazing.
Thank you.
You are my brother, will always be my brother.
Always.
And man, I'm excited to see where the good Lord is taking you now.
I heard that.
2026.
I heard
Huh,
that.
it's only up from
It's
here.
only up from here.
Exactly.
So
It's
thank you,
only
sis.
up, of
All the
course.
way up.
Appreciate you.
Of course. All right, y'all. As we get back into the jams, I have to just spread some love real quick. I'm so sad to announce that Linda Marmillion passed yesterday. That is the wife of Walter Marmillion and my godmother. And so her services will be next Tuesday, December 23rd at St. Olaf Church, and that's going to be at 10 a.m. But if you want more details, we'll be sure to put it on Walter's page tomorrow. You can get all the details so that you can show some love and support. But please send some prayers up for Walter and for the family and friends of Linda Marmillion. All right, y'all. We're going to get back into the jams. Oh, what you want to hear, Ilea? Come
What
on.
do
let's
I
go.
wanna hear?
Yeah. Oh, we know what she's some Burner Boy.
know.
I got you. I got that
No,
Burner
you
Boy.
can actually
Oh.
can play some Cardi. I actually love me
Cardi
some
B?
Cardi too.
Oh, look, and we just got done with Safe, so yeah, we're going to get something out for you. All right, y'all, keep it locked. It's 89.9 KMOJ, the People Station.